Hello and welcome back to another OmniHeroes video. In this video, as you can see, we've just cleared Nightmare 81 and we're going to move through to Nightmare 100. I have to get this out of the way. We have too much going on. It is Christmas Eve. You have probably already... Hold on. Nearly got me. It is Christmas Eve. So it should be the 24th of December. As you can see, Christmas tree galore. My wife and my kids helped me decorate that. Very good. So it's not Christmas Eve for me, by the way. It's still a couple of days before. But to you, Merry Christmas, almost. And we're going to have, hopefully, Hell 1 to 5 out, I suspect, over the course of tomorrow as well. So stay tuned for that. If you've not subscribed already, please do. Looking to get to that 1,000 subscriber mark. Now, we need Monarchs for this. Again, we've got enough Monarchs on the team. There are so many Monarchs. This is... I'm not going to say it's my favourite synergy because it doesn't give the biggest numbers and, you know, not all of the combinations work, but as long as you've got 4 Monarchs on a team, or technically 3 Monarchs on a team, you should be absolutely fine. My current favourite Monarchs are these two. And to pair with just about any other team in the game, they will do tremendous work for you. Those 2 Glorians, another excellent 3 Monarchs. Pardon me. Yeah, again, I've just eaten steak. It's like 9 o'clock at night for me. So I'm going to have acid reflux for the rest of time. We do have these 3, Talos, Dullahan, and Astrid. These 3 are your core Mystifiers. You should be chasing these if you want to build a strong Mystifiers team. These 3 are your way to go. Really, really powerful, really strong units and work very well in cohesion with each other. Again, we do have a new Monarch coming out, and it is Pandora. Now, I don't know why the Moon Empress or the Moon Goddess, Hey Kate or Chang, was not Monarch. But they decided to make Pandora a Monarch. I think she would be more fitting as a striker, but again, maybe it's the law. I don't know. But Victoria, Macaria, and Pandora will make up your 3 Monarchs. I think she is going to revitalize Valianters. They desperately need it. They really do. And I'm really excited for when she comes out. But again, we'll have to see. She does crazy stuff. Really crazy stuff like Opie, who I normally challenge on my friends list because he's very, very strong, has picked up a copy of Pandora and he says she is mental. He says she is really mental. So having her at 8 stars should be a priority to get that Monarch synergy as a bare minimum. Apparently, you need her at 9 stars though. So the actual information in the archive is incorrect about her, or at least it's not fully explained how she works, or at least how she properly works. But again, we'll get to that when she's released. I think she's coming out over the next couple of weeks. Now, your next pairing would be where have you gone, Mavis? Oh, I've just got Mavis blindness. There we go. These 2, Aphrodite and Mavis. These 2 in the Avengers team, very, very strong. Mavis, especially strong. Aphrodite, especially strong. Both excellent in PvP. So if you were going to run a Monarch team, I would suggest using these 2 primarily and then fill out the rest. It's just these 2 work so well in combination. And because they can't be one-shot, it makes it so much easier to kill with Mavis and to steal with Aphrodite as well. Now, Glorians, again, we've already gone through my 2 favourite Glorians, but one of my favourite teams that I used to run was this and any other unit on the Glorian team. So Lily and Leah and Audrey up front. Lee and Audrey up front. Talinas and Lily and Leah here, and then whoever you're going to want in this middle position. Really powerful build, really strong. And very, very tough as well. Now we move into Ethereals. Ethereals don't have too many options for Monarchs. You have Elisha and Dorabella. I'm not going to mention the other monarch, specifically Portia, just because I just don't think she's that great. I really don't think she's actually that great. But you've got Elisha, Dorabella, and these two can work together very well, especially because Dorabella's going to follow up with a lot of counterattacks, dealing those crits, building Elisha up. But you don't need Dorabella. You need Elisha, Eudora, and Karnak. Those three are your primary units, and only one of those is a monarch, so you've got to add the other two monarchs into the team. It's where Lily and Leah come from. And as well, finally, the queen of all monarchs herself, Halissa. If you have Halissa's epic runes, if you have two monarchs on the team, as we do now, she'll increase herself and she'll increase Merlin's HP or any monarchs on the team by 200%. If you have three monarchs on the team, she increases it by 300%, and if you have two. So if you have two red runes, two epic runes, she will increase, and there's three monarchs on the team, she will increase each monarch's HP by 300%. And if you have her full red runes, if you have three monarchs on the team, she will increase each monarch's HP by 500%. Massive increase, really, really strong. I do love it. I love it. So what we're going to do is we're going to build a, where have you gone? We are going to get Arthur and we're going to get Seraphina. I know a lot of people won't have Arthur, but let me just show you. Let me show you something. Now we need another monarch, so we're going to go with a Glorian monarch. In this case, I suspect that Audrey will do absolutely fine. Our relics, they just need to be changed ever so slightly. In that we need the lance. Where have you gone? Down here. The reason that I'm using this lance is as a proxy until the new relic comes out. It is a Doomsdayer and Ethereal 100 relic energy. It's not the one that's out now in the relic, Mystic Forge. It will be the next Mystic Forge that comes along. That will be very, very strong. Very, very strong indeed. But for now, we'll use this. We've got 2 stars for Dooms, so we should be good to go. Especially given that we have the Monarch synergy available. Again, it is so strong, so powerful, really is. And what I'm enjoying about this Rift Odyssey is they're diversifying those at the bottom, 75% damage reduction, 40% dodge. They're diversifying that. And what's really important to me is diversity in gameplay, diversity in challenges as well. So, yeah, really, really enjoying this season so far. Not really played about too much with the seasonal synergies. I think they're great, but I think that you need to. You can't just have, 6. You can't just have 6 circles on your hope tree, and then increase each mystifier in your Ecliptas by 320%, each ethereal by 320%. You need to build something in. For me anyway, for me personally, you need to build more into the synergy. It can't just be have 3 on the team and you gain more energy, or have 3 on the team and you get more. I don't know, you get more stuff. Like, it has to be something interesting within the mechanics for me to actually follow it. Either that or give me something so simple, like, for example, Grace of Hunters. I think that is the perfect synergy. It's my favourite by far. Every time you heal, you gain attack and defense. Every time you... Oh, we still do. That's why Arthur's doing so many attacks, by the way. It's because of this. After triggering dodge, retaliates for the basic attack. Yeah, it is what it is. Does that build him up? I wonder. I need to pay attention to that. Because if it does, that is a game changer for Arthur. So we get the miss. He doesn't build it up. We needed that dodge, Audrey. What are you doing? No, it doesn't build him up. Okay, that's fine. So what I meant by that is every time a unit in your team takes action, Arthur gets an additional 100% defense and 100% attack. These guys are really tanky. They are really tanky. Very strange. We didn't change the artifacts either, so let's go ahead and change those up. Might be why we're using take you out, and we will pop you in. It looks good. Take out no. No, we're going to take speed out, and we're going to increase reflect rate by we can't. Never mind. Well, we'll increase attack then. We don't particularly need speed. But yeah, so it's, for me, very, very, yeah, sorry, I lost my train of thought then. They're taking a lot. They are taking a lot of damage, which leads me to believe, they nearly got us. They nearly got us. You see how Arthur's health is down? Yeah, they nearly got us. That would have been a one-shot if we didn't have Monarchs on the team. If we didn't have Audrey, Merlin, and Halliser on the team, that is a one-shot from Arthur. My apologies. I have been coming down with something. It is what it is. So it did. We did get one shot. I knew it. I knew it. We needed Seraphina to act before that happened, but it's the Mystifiers. Mystifiers will just kill one of your units, per, or not per, but they will just kill one of your units, outright, because of the amount of attacks that are being done to it, and the amount of corrode that's being applied. Yep. So it even killed Audrey there. Flipping heck, just taking us down. Mystifiers are strong. So let's go ahead. We will skip this. We only just managed to do it, and it was the two Monarchs on the team. Again, very, very strong, very powerful. But no Mystifiers in this team. Just Avengers. So I suspect they will go down a lot quicker than we've seen previously. I might change out these two Dooms, Halliser and Merlin. Again, they are strong and they keep your entire team alive. But what they don't do is they don't do altogether too much damage. And that's what I think we need. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to change out Halliser and I'm going to change out Merlin. Like if we get to another Dooms, we're going to need to put them back in because of the Monarch synergy that we require. But I think I'm going to add in... Yeah, we were close then. We were really close to death. If Audrey had not had her Monarch synergy, then I think that's it. He's doing 464 million. And so is, they're doing about the same damage each. Even after all that build-up, but we'll see. You get the debuff, reflection, fortune has been applied, and then, of course, Lachesis takes away all of our stuff, all of our goodies. This is actually going to help us out quite a bit. The reason it's going to help us out quite a bit, we've got 200 negative Moonglow energy. How do we have 200 negative Moonglow energy? What happened there? There's something going on with this. Something going on with this. How can we have 200 negative Moonglow energy when both of the teams that I'm running can only generate positive Moonglow energy? Am I mental? Am I missing something here? Is purple actually positive? Because that's what it looks like. So on basic attack, we get 5 positive Moonglow energy. I don't know. Lachesis just dropped off the face of the earth there. Probably because of how much reflect damage technically we're doing at the moment. There we go. Much better. Much better. Yeah, they are taking a lot of damage, aren't they? It's a lot. Let's see, one sec. Where did that power spike come from? The HP spike. Must just be towards the end of the run. I don't know. That's weird. Right, okay. Let's change things up a little bit. We'll keep these in. We are going to, in fact, no, we'll keep Palliser in. We're going to put Dahlia in as well. What we'll do is we'll keep Audrey in. The reason that I'm going to include, never mind. Never mind, Rod Solomon. Right, let's change this team up entirely then. So, in fact, no, I'm going to do my best PvP and PvE preset. Ashlyn, hold on. Ashlyn, yeah, there we go. So it just clears everything, is why I use it. Why I've done it like this. So you can take this out. You're never going to use Ashlyn. You're never going to use that relic. So have them as a preset and save. Yeah. Right. Okay. So what we need to do is we need Lily and Leah, and we will go with Audrey, and then we will jump into our. Oh. Yes. Do need to remove you. And there we go. So this team will win. Absolutely. I have absolutely no doubt. If you do not have Karnak, or you don't want to run Ethereals because your Ethereals aren't great, Lee here, absolutely fantastic. He removes bind on attack. His speed is 106, so he is not the quickest. Ophelia as well. You are not Ophelia. Where have you gone? My vampire queen. Here you are. Maybe not a vampire queen. She's not a monarch, is she? She's a vampire. Ophelia also removes bind. Here we have a look. Bind removal. Before taking action, removes bind from all allies. Very, very strong. Hades also has his uses. So Vittoria is a bind remover, as is Hades. And actually, Hades is the quickest to do so. So Hades will remove as quickly as possible. Let's go ahead, pump you up, take you out. We don't need you. We will pop you in, and we will go with speed because we kind of need speed. We have a need for speed, and then we can go with where we go. We'll go with spear. We'll go with you and you, and then we can carry on. Again, Karnak, very strong, but if not, I would recommend Lee. Lee is very good at removing binds, as is Ophelia, as is Vittoria, but Hades is the best for it. So keep that in mind. If you do want a monarch that does remove it and it's part of the Glorian synergy, again, Lee is probably your best bet. Now, we have applied Healing Rupture to all of these, and we could probably just smash our way through with this exact team. I'm not joking. We could probably go from here all the way through to the end of hell with this exact team setup. I am not joking. Look how much shield we've got. These guys are not doing any damage to us whatsoever. I know they're missing, blah, blah, blah. Don't matter to me. We apply the hindrance, so they cannot apply any stacks of fortitude. And yeah, round 2, we're done. Again, it's quite easy for me to say because I've got Eudora, but I've put a lot of time into getting this Eudora. Let me just let me show you. Hold on. So this Eudora, I got my first copy at the 150 days mark, and you get one copy for free. You can also summon through various different methods. The Oath Recall being your primary function or primary way of getting Eudora, but again, she was the business for a year in this game. She still is the business now, but the runes I've got for her, I've got one Supreme. I could do with another Supreme or another 3, but they're all red, all Supreme, pretty much as far as I can go with them. Again, I don't really have too many of these to spare, and if I were to, I'm not. I've got what I need to from this. Like this, increase crit resistance by 17% in battle, doesn't matter. Increase your own defense by 21%. It doesn't matter. Increase cure rate by 25%. It doesn't matter. You know, damage of Blazing Melody. This is the one that you want. The one that powers up her ultimate attack. That's the one that you want. So, hold on. Yeah, Blazing Melody. You want all of those at like 30%. Because you get an extra 120% on a super, which she does quite frequently, if you know this team. Again, there's loads of different builds that you can do, Monarch-wise. Mystifiers comes to mind. Monarch Mystifiers, very, very strong build. You just add Gaia or Lancelot into that team, because you got 4 Monarchs on the Mystifiers team. Again, it is very, very... yeah, it is very, very... a very powerful effect, or a very powerful team. As you can see, against enemy Dooms, you do not die turn 1. Literally, you do not die turn 1. It took me 6 months to figure this out. 6 months of bashing my head using Gwyn, using Naui, trying to push through damage with Atrops in that first round. Getting all of the Deviant synergy out as well, to try and build up as much Holy Shield as possible, using Blades of Chaos when I didn't have any Avengers on the team. It's just as simple as use 3 Monarchs. Use 3 Monarchs, it will get you through that first round. You need the speed, of course, so you need to act before the enemy does. So as you can see here, we've acted before the enemy has, and we have been able to survive because of our Monarch synergy. And as you can see, Audrey doing 5,000 million here on her first ultimate attack. She's still got, even Karnak get 1,000 million in. We've still got plenty of build-up left to go as well. So, for me, Monarch synergy, just the business. You know, I think we can go ahead and skip this. We're already up to 22 minutes. So, what I'm going to do is we will fast forward to 90, and then that's it. We're going to call it that. So it'll be 80 to 90 today, and then on Christmas we will do 90 to 100 of Nightmare difficulty. So you've got that to look forward to as well. Let me go ahead and skip 88. These are the tough stages. I think 86 was the one I struggled with the most. Again, the Phantom Doom combination. Really, I hated it. I absolutely hated it. Until I got some strong Monarchs. So go and get yourself a strong Monarch. Or 3. Specifically 3. Talos here, we shouldn't prove too much of a difficulty. But if you do, you get a unit like Audrey. You get a unit like Macaria. You get even Katrina. Will take away that Holy Shield. I know Arthur does take away Holy Shield. Very, very powerful effect. It doesn't do it in PvP because it's 2 different types. PvP is Holy Armor, PvE is Shield. So something to keep in mind there. But now that Eudora has swung her mighty ultimate, we gained that attack, and we gained the HP as well through Elisha. Really fun. Lots and lots of stacks going on. I love stacks. I love building up stacks. But it is what it is. So, you know, there we go. Now we can't apply hindrance. We've applied hindrance, which means that Talos can no longer apply Holy Armor or Holy Shield to the enemy units. It looks like we're not doing a lot of damage here. But it is because we're not doing a lot of damage. Audrey takes it away, but it cannot be reapplied, which is it's one of the strongest mechanics in the game, and one that a lot of people do not know about. You see how no shield was applied when Lily and Leah did it? It's because the enemy physically cannot receive a buff. They cannot receive any buffs whatsoever, and it's after Lily and Leah take action that hindrance is applied. Again, so that is stage 90. If you can't beat stage 90, I would suggest Lachesis, I would suggest Macaria, I would suggest Audrey, or I would suggest 3 Monarchs. I'm going to keep saying it. 3 Monarchs. It is the way to go. 3 to 4 Monarchs. 4 Monarchs is best. 5 monarchs is technically best, but 4 monarchs if you build in multiple teams across PvP and across PvE. So thanks very much for watching. I hope you have a fantastic Christmas, and let me know what you get for Christmas as well. See you later.